What's up everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Bayonetta. Oh, no, I'm not getting sound. There we go. So, we're going to be starting off with yet another Alfheim portal. He seemed to be really taking over as of late. And this one isn't too bad, so I'm going to mess around and see if I can do it in a way that's maybe a little bit outside the normal way that you would do this one. And our stipulation for this Alfheim challenge is that we have to stay in the air for 20 seconds. And now the way you would normally do this would be to bounce off the heads of the enemies. But I want to see if I can just hold the charge modifier attack with Sharaba and just get a hang there. So far, the big issue, my big obstacle, seems to be just getting hit. Or having to avoid getting hit. So the whole point of this challenge is just to demonstrate a pretty obscure mechanic, which is that you can bounce off of the heads of enemies. So the first time I got here, I did this Alfheim challenge, was I think the first time I realized that this was even a mechanic in the game. That's kind of like the obscurity you're looking at here. So let's see, I have 50 seconds left to hold this for 20, to hang in the air for 20 seconds. I'm gonna keep messing around with Sharaba, maybe. Alright. Serious time. Okay, is there anyone around? Gotta... Shit. Made myself into a corner. I have to rely on Sharaba. Sharaba doesn't last forever. That's... I see. Oh well. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like I can hang in the air with Sharaba, with the mid-air charge attack for about, let's say 7 to 8 seconds, that looked like, uninterrupted. So it should be easy this time. Let's just get this out of the way. Yep, no problem. Now, should be able to just hang here. Yep. Easy peasy. One of the very few Alfheim gates that I may call easy. Even got pure platinum. Probably also the only Alfheim gate that I'm gonna pure plat. Let's see. There's maybe one or two others I can think of that are I even have the chance of pure platting. In this playthrough anyway. So, let's continue on. Okay, so in this stage, one of the things that I'm going to be talking about a lot coming up are cut concepts and how they were reworked into certain areas, or their vestiges that were left behind. Also, if you haven't noticed, this whole stage is pretty much Vigrid from Chapter 2 repurposed. Like it's the same layout, except now everything is just on fire and there's lava everywhere. If you noticed, what used to be chasing me here was the train car that had gone off the rails. And there is an easy way to pure plat this section, because this does count as a verse. You can see up there in the corner, it's a verse 3 of the stage. You can pure plat this actually really easy. You just have to pause for a second and attack the enemies back there with a few normals. But didn't feel like doing it. Not a big deal. And I think this is our introduction to, these are called enchants. Is that right? Huh? Fuck, fairness. Oh, the enchants are the wheel enemies. Yeah, these are the annoying dog enemies. And I'm gonna take just going to tip the scales in my favor a little bit with this torture attack. Because I don't really like this enemy that much. And a good torture attack and a little stagger makes them cake. But they're really, really fast. And they have an up-close attack that's kind of annoying. I think we get an LP from this guy. Or somewhere around here, I think? I might be wrong about that. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I think this is the first time that we've gotten an incomplete LP that we're going to have to piece together over the course of the stage. The last two we got were already whole when we got them. And this is going to be one of, I want to say, 2 fragments of the LP that's going to give us a weapon that is a whip. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but when you enter Vigrid, I think it's in Chapter 1, the train station. When you enter Vigrid, their idea for this level was that you were going to end up all the way back there, and you were going to see that lava had covered the tracks, and there was going to be a witch walking section on the side of a runaway train. Unfortunately, that was one of the things that had to be cut. Also, if you notice, you should recognize this area. We were here to visit the gates of hell in a previous episode. The witch statues over there are the ones we activated to bust a wall down And downstairs, we also found a witch heart up in the tree on the balcony. So let's just come down here, make sure there's nothing here. Because I think there's a collectible or something in the area, but I can't quite recall. Hold on, I have to double check that real quick. Okay, should have just jumped up here before pausing to check. Here is where the next Alfheim gate is. And I actually don't quite remember off the top of my head which one this is. Oh, okay. This one is super easy. The idea is you have to win this one with solely using the angel arms. And because one of the angel arms is insanely overpowered, this makes the stage pretty much a cakewalk. You're just gonna have to do a lot of pole dancing. And that's pretty much all there is to this. Your combo score actually stays pretty good while you're hitting everyone with that AoE attack, that pole dance. So you build up a good combo score. It's really hard for enemies to hit you, except the ranged ones. While you're twirling around like that, it does insane damage. It hits very, very broadly. Yeah, you're just never in much danger here. So this is one of the ones that I'm pretty sure I'm going to pure plat. Unless something goes very, very wrong with this big guy up here. But assuming nothing goes too wrong, should be just fine. Just realized what I said. If nothing goes wrong, it should all be alright. Just want to find an appropriate finishing weapon here. Might as well go with this one. Serve me faithfully. Pretty sure that is what a pure platinum looks like. Yeah! Holy shit, I'm on the sickest of rolls right now, even though the last 2 Alfheim gates weren't that hard. Still 2 pure plats on them in a row. Now that we're done with 2 Alfheim gates here, I believe there's one much later in the level. Now we're going to be going back upstairs once this level loads in to do another Broken Witch statue puzzle. Alright, I just wanted to check around for a bit. Make sure I wasn't missing anything. Okay, anyway, back to the critical path. Let's see. Yeah, there's they even kept the Gates of Hell portal here. And what we're doing with this puzzle is we just want to avoid the lava. No, not like that. Professor will help. Oh, fire indeed hot. Okay, let's just be a little more cautious. All right. And this is another cut concept. They were going to originally have an entire stage where you were surfing on top of enemies to get through it. And that's pretty much the only thing that made the cut. And this is coming up going to be the remnant of the train witch walking section. Sorry about that. Need a drink of water. I think it would have been really interesting to see how that surfing section played out. Pretty much hopping from enemy to enemy, riding them through the lava. Still, though, the witch walking mechanic is cool enough by itself. Although it can get a little bit disorienting at times. Alright, where am I supposed to go? Is there a gap I can jump? Huh. Shit, how did I lose the path? Ah! Professor! Lava! Hot! Where am I supposed to go again? Can I witch walk over to here? No? Ah! Fire! So bad. Oh, there we go. I don't think that was in my intended Ugh. Damn it. I am so fucking stupid. Pure plat 2 Alfheims in a row. Miss obvious pathway. Standard operating procedure. Jesus Christ. Again, standard operating procedure. Oh, I love this section right here. This whole scene reminds me of a Super Nintendo game that I love. It's the Aladdin licensed game that Capcom did. It's the fast-moving auto-scroll level where you're riding carpet through the cave and there's lava surging all around you and the rocks are falling down from the ceiling. Oh, so nostalgic. Oh, also, that was your fault. I'm gonna go with your fault, Bayonetta. I did the right input there. You fucked up. Seriously, I'm not one to pass the buck of my failures off onto controls, but I swear to God, I'm hitting the prompt at the right time. It's a shame, too. That death is going to tank my end-of-level rating. Not that I've been going for, like, super crazy combo video level execution, or that my rating's been all that great to begin with, but still. Damn it. Bad ratings wound my pride. Or what little I have of it. Okay, so this notebook here should be about the Umber Witches, too. And in this one, Antonio's talking about the very varied methods, very varied, that the witches use to train their bodies and their minds to be vessels of magical power. And he posits that because they're perceived to develop like demons might to the average Joe, that might drive some of the reason why they're so hunted and so hated. And he goes on to attribute the dodge offset mechanic, which we talked about when we fought Jean, as being, he attributes it to being a martial arts technique. Okay, I think we have another, not enchant, what are their names? Fairness? We have another one of those. Actually, we have a pair of them, I remember. Yep. There's 1 and 2. You know what they kind of remind me of? When Beast Wars did the fusion or the hybrid thing, there was the Scorpion guy at first, and then there was another one who was like some kind of Liger? Silverwing? For some reason these guys remind me of him. Oh god, these guys are making good work of the buddy, good use of the buddy system. The nice thing about this charge attack, aside from it being super cool, is that it's a point-blank AoE, so it's hitting both of them and doing pretty decent damage. I mean, it's not the most efficient thing. It's absolutely not better than, you know, standard combos. But it is so cool. I love that. I love that big impact, stylish light jutsu type of thing. And hey, the game's about fun, not min-maxing. Certainly on normal, anyway. Probably need to refine the tactics a bit more if I was playing on a higher difficulty or something, but... shit. I'm not. Oh, please don't be another... dodgy QTE. You know... okay. I'm fine with mashies. Mashies? Yo, after I miss all those prompts in Asura's Wrath, it probably does look like I'm actually failing the QTs, but I swear to God I'm hitting them. In Asura's Wrath, I failed a bunch of QTs just because I got so distracted talking to Mike and having a good time that I just didn't see them happening. Asura's Wrath is a fun game. I'm still pissed about the DLC situation in that one. Ooh, now we're entering the cave. Now, I don't think we have any collectibles left or any Alfheim gates for a while now. Actually, no, I have like a greatly inflated sense of how big this section is. It's still a little while before our next thing. Jesus Christ. I'm getting rocked. I'm getting rocked by a combination of tight spaces and bad impulses to exploit openings with normal attacks instead of just waiting for the right opportunity. Come on, buddy. Oh. I want to be flashy, though. There we go. Come on. Oh. Can't wait till I get, was it the Crow Within that increases the, witch time window? No. Bad instincts. Stop hitting Fireman. Fireman? It's like the time I called the place. It's like the time I called the fire station the fireplace. Stop hitting the fireman at the fireplace. Anyway, that time for this episode, folks. In the next episode, we will pick up where we left off and continue through the Cave of Wonders. Till then, though, take it easy. Have a good one.